Rusty is a little diesel engine who works at the quarry on the island of Sodor. Rusty's best friends are Rheneas and Skarloey.
Yes, that is a fact. He does a very good job at it, too. Without him, their line would be very much in disarray. Unfortunately, sometimes this took too much time. One day, the big man had enough of the late shenanigans and came to a decision on Rusty's job.
Sorry, sir. We were helping Rheneas and Skarloey. I know you like helping Rheneas and Skarloey, but their line is in bad condition. It takes too much of your time, said Sir Topham Hatt. I am going to shut it down.
There was no speculation or questioning at all for this issue. Talk about a smackdown. And I know I've been on Baldwin's case for voices, but I don't know why. He always comes up with new ways to make Top Hat sound funny. Skarloey. Anyway, with Top Hat's final decision, he moves Rheneas and Skarloey permanently to the slate quarry.
They worked as hard as they could, but they missed the forests and hills. Most of all, they missed their passengers. Rusty could see they were not happy.
And there's that boulder theme again. It is such an iconic cue. Sadly, Boulder is not returning here. Turns out Top Hat didn't want them hanging around either because blasting would be occurring. Wait a minute, blasting? You mean to collect rock? What happened to Thumper? Oh, that's right, he died when the boulder flattened him and the crew back in Season 5. However, this time off gave Rusty an idea.
Please, sir, Rusty said. May we use the 2 weeks to repair Rheneas and Skarloey's line? Then they can go back to their old jobs. There are plenty of line workers available, Rusty's driver added. Sir Topham Hatt agreed. But you have only 2 weeks to complete the job, he said sternly.
Yeah, he agreed all right, reluctantly. But this didn't stop them from trying. Rusty, Rheneas, and Skarloey began working on repairs. But these things weren't easy fixes like leaves on the rails. Elizabeth, the vintage lorry, who drove by occasionally, didn't find it to be worth it either.
What a waste of time, she sniffed. Skarloey was upset. She's right, he said. We'll never get it done in 2 weeks. We can't give up, said Rusty. The engines worked harder than ever.
Rusty's right. When things look bleak, you have to keep pushing. Skarloey and Rheneas should know that best from their Season 4 days of 4 little engines and gallant old engine. But time was ticking away, and the 3 little engines needed to find something to expedite their plan, ASAP. Thankfully, they were able to convince Elizabeth, who was just the worker for the job.
Elizabeth was as good as her word. She hauled rubbish and pulled branches from the line. She helped remove a fallen sycamore tree from the cattle creep.
Well, that's nice that she decided to help. Although I'm not sure how much one lorry could really help with. She should have told, like, Jack in the Pack or somebody, since they were introduced this season, to come help. I don't know. I think it would have gotten the job done even quicker. But for the little engines, Elizabeth was all they needed.
We will open this line immediately. Rusty was proud. Rheneas and Skarloey were very happy. Maybe now Rusty will have time to work at the quarry, said Sir Topham Hatt. And Rusty just smiled.
Excellent. Although it was not only Rusty who saved the line. Without Elizabeth, they probably would not have completed clearing it, and Top Hat would not have reopened it. The overall message to never give up is an important part of this story. Sometimes things aren't done in time, but the idea to keep pushing no matter what the odds tell you is just as significant to understand. Rheneas and Skarloey should remember that best after seeing their experiences. Music-wise, this entry had a favorable variety of motifs. The Skarloey Railway theme is abundant among the story. Top Hat's theme is there, and Boulder's theme, as well as Elizabeth's complexly intricate cue. The visuals here, for the most part, repeat the last episode. Skarloey's bridge, Rheneas' viaduct, and the slate quarry are shown again. There was also the Cattle Creek Bridge, which we've never seen before. Aside from this, though, the other parts of the Skarloey line are pretty as well. Too bad there's no official names for some of those areas. Next episode is Faulty Whistles. Thanks for watching.